Welcome back to another awesome video, guys. Now today I'm going to be talking about the GTA 5 DLC that's coming out June 13th, and that is called Gunrunning, and it looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna put up the trailer for you guys, for those who haven't seen the trailer already, and it has like 3 million views. I don't know how you guys haven't seen it, but anything and everything is possible. So enjoy the trailer, and every proper documentation is going to be in the description below, so I don't get copyrighted or anything like that. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys when the trailer is over.
You want to make real money? Dirty little secret for you. It's in arms. Just routine business that needs a bunker, research, and manufacturing. Here's the Mobile Operations Center. You get the point. Cook up new, exciting ways of terminating people. Then make a tidy profit and do the country proud.
Rated M for mature.
Okay guys, hopefully you guys saw the trailer and you guys really enjoyed it. I know I'm really hyped for this DLC to come out. Now, before I start talking about the specs, which is what I really want to touch on right now, I want to say that Rockstar knows what they're doing. They're making really smart business decisions right now. It's the summertime, and like, we need new DLCs to play with, you know, to toy around with. So that's why this one is coming out. Now I know you guys are looking at this and you guys are like, wait a second, that is so freaking similar to the Heist DLC that came out a couple years ago. I don't remember actually when, but it was like a couple years ago. However, now we're looking at this and it looks so similar. It has the same vibe to it. And you guys compare this new DLC, the Gunrunning DLC, to all the other previous DLCs that have came out so far, like this year and last year, and you guys will see that just by looking at the trailer that this one seems exceptionally better than all of them combined. I know for me that is exactly what it is, because they're adding new freaking, you know, missions that looks pretty freaking interesting, pretty fun to play with friends and stuff like that, instead of adding like new races where you have to look on top to race, which is not really my forte. I didn't really enjoy that update, but you know what, it still updates. However, I feel like this was a really smart business decision by Rockstar, because we're going to be playing the game even more, because all of us are most of us are going to be in the summer and have free time, and yeah, we're going to be playing the game, buying shark cards, playing missions to get money, to buy those beautiful cars, to buy those beautiful new gadgets, the guns, the clothing that I'm pretty sure they're going to add into this, and all of the houses or warehouses or freaking bunkers that's going to be put into this DLC. Now that we have talked about Rockstar's smart business decision, we are going to be touching on the specs of this new DLC. Now, sorry guys, my voice might sound a little bit different. That's because I went to the Naval Academy summer seminar for a week, and it was pretty freaking fun. I didn't step on the seal, thank God. Although like 2 kids I saw step on the seal, I'm really sorry for them. That means, because in the Naval Academy, it has this belief that if you step on the Naval Academy seal, you will not graduate, and I was not trying to become part of that. And yeah, because I really want to go to the Naval Academy and graduate so I could become an officer in the Marine Corps, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, it was pretty fun, and I lost my voice twice. I lost my voice right after mock induct, which was pretty fun. We got yelled at and stuff like that. And yeah, thank you guys so much at the Naval Academy, the midshipmen who guided us, who gave us tours, and who, my squad leader, especially if he's watching this, I really want to thank him. His name is Mr. Murray. I don't know if I should say his first name, but yeah, his name is Mr. Murray. He's a midshipman at the Naval Academy, and I really want to thank him for all the things he did for my squad during the time we spent over there. Thank you very much. Okay, so now let's get back right into this. Now, as you guys could first see, that at the very beginning, we see our character, or a character, walking into a bunker or a new warehouse or whatever, but it's underground. It's underground. We could see that we're gonna get new locations to stack our weapons, our ammunition, our vehicles potentially. And if this is gun running, I don't think it involves drugs, so I'm pretty sure it's only going to be weapon caches and ammunition caches and all that stuff, and all of the pretty cool vehicles we're going to be able to get. And right in this shot right here, you guys are looking at a new AA vehicle. Now, for people who are not familiar with what AA means, is anti-air vehicle, meaning that you could just literally take out aircrafts with it. Now, the fact that we got this new AA vehicle, I want you guys to analyze it. It looks pretty freaking cool. It has two turrets on there. They're possibly 50 cal. I'm not sure. I don't know the specs about this specifically, but I know that this is an anti-aircraft gun that's mounted on there. And yeah, it looks pretty freaking cool from here, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna show you guys a better shot of it, but not talk about it as much as I just talked about it right now. Now, in this shot, we see that we have we have the BF dune buggy, which is customized and is mounted. It's weaponized now. It's mounted with a weapon, and we see that it's mounted with the MG. The MG is a 50 cal, I believe, and that's pretty freaking cool. It's pretty freaking sick, and I believe so that the driver could be driving and the passenger is shooting. I don't think that the driver could be driving and shooting the MG mounted on there at the same time, because we're looking at the picture and we see that the MG is mounted on the passenger side of the dune buggy, not on the driver's side. Let's move on to this one. Now we see the new anti-aircraft vehicle from the previous shot, which is again probably a 50 caliber, but now aside with the BF dune buggy, we see in the middle that we have a SAM vehicle, which is a surface to air missile vehicle. That's what the SAM abbreviates to. So it's pretty freaking cool. I don't know, I think it holds about like 6 missiles in total, 6 anti-air missiles in total, which is pretty freaking cool, which means that those people who are in Hydras, we won't have to be vulnerable, like trying to shoot that lock-on missile onto them. We could be in our little armored. I'm pretty sure this is armored. It should be armored. Yeah, it has to be armored for us to be in there and shooting anti-air missiles, especially against the Hydra and the helicopter that they have. That's like the attack Apache helicopter or whatever. I don't know the actual name of it in GTA, but I know in real life it's an Apache helicopter. So that's pretty freaking cool, because now we have a bigger firepower to combat these vehicles that they brought up a long time ago. That's been really causing some problems on GTA Online. Not that some of us haven't been able to kill them or anything, but it's been really a hassle, a really hard process to do so. But now that we have this SAM vehicle, this armored SAM vehicle, it's pretty cool, and I think that other people might be able to fit in this. It's not only a one-person thing, because I in a couple shots more in front of this, you guys are going to see in more detail, and I think it has slots for other players to be in there and even shoot from it with their own personal weapons, not with any mounted weapons that's on the SAM vehicle. Now, moving on to these, we could see that we have Duco Deaths, just going wild in this shot. However, we see that they're mounted with some rocket exhaust and on the trunk, and with weapons mounted on top of it. Now, again, I don't know if this is a race that is, probably like a new race that comes out with the DLC or a new game mode. I don't know if this is like the one of those races where you're enabled, like you could kill people and stuff, because I see missiles, I see boost and stuff like that. However, I'm pretty sure, I'm about 90% sure that the Duco Death is finally going to be purchasable, and it's going to be freaking awesome with, again, rocket exhaust on the trunk and freaking mounted weapons. Now, I think those mounted weapons are only ranging from 50 cals right now. I don't know if they have mounted missile launchers, which would be pretty freaking cool, because if you do have that, then you could just blow up a car right in front of you without having to, waste like 150 cal bullets before it blows up. So definitely. Moving on to this shot, we have Mobile Ops Center. The Mobile Ops Center seems pretty freaking cool. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It's pretty big, it's spacious, and we could see from this shot that it's probably customizable. Now, customizable not meaning as in, you go to the whatever shop and customize customize it right there, like to Benny's Garage or whatever, or Los Santos Customs. It's probably customizable through actually upgrading your gun running business, I guess you could say, and paying for it just as you would do like in the heist, a little, just a little bit when you would upgrade your warehouse or something like that. So I feel like that is a cool thing. And the thing that is most definitely great about this mobile ops center is that someone could be driving and your team that's in the back with you, one person could be the gunner, and the gunner is literally shooting the gun mounted on top of this mobile op vehicle. This is pretty freaking cool. I mean, this whole DLC is focusing around the idea of guns and bullets, just flying everywhere, missiles. We see that we have a SAM vehicle, a new AA vehicle. Now that AA vehicle, I guess it could be mounted on the back of a truck, a flatbed truck, and just hauled around and being shot by another player, which is pretty freaking awesome. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I can't wait for this DLC to come out. And now, going on to this next slide, we see that we have new potentially a new weapon customization, which is the pistol. And we see that in the pistol we have the new sight, and I think that's a muzzle brake or something like that. I don't know specifically what it was. And also in the previous shot and in the trailer, exactly as you guys are seeing on the screen right now, we have a weapon blueprint right in the back. And in the trailer, the guy was like, you could build weapons here or something along those lines. It was pretty close along those lines. And that is potentially meaning that, guys, we are going to be able to customize and build our own freaking weapon. However, I feel like that's not entirely true, because they might be giving us those weapons already in the gun shop and ammunition, where you just complete the mission for that specific gun, you go pick it up in the gun run, and then you unlock it, or you just get it right then and there after the mission, or you unlock it in ammunition and you go buy it from there. However, it's still pretty freaking cool about the fact that we're gonna have to do missions to earn our guns properly now. They're not just gonna be right there available in ammunition for us, just like they did with like the little spy gears for the heist and stuff like that, where you had to unlock them after you did a mission. So that's pretty cool that they're going to be doing it like that. Now, right in front of my screen, which is what I think to be, again, another freaking awesome part of this DLC, is the fact that we have motorcycles that have rocket exhaust boosters and gliders on them, meaning that you could jump out of a plane with those motorcycles, like literally boost out, and then you jump out and the motorcycle is not going to go clashing down. It might be able to glide in the air. I'm not entirely sure about that speculation. However, keep an open mind, because you never know. We'll find out when the DLC comes out. But however, the reason I'm pretty sure that the gliders are right next to it is to improve gliding in the air when you jump out. And also, this potentially means that we might be able to finally pack vehicles in the back of aircrafts like the Titan that we have. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have tried to put something in the back of the Titan before. I know I'm not the only one that have tried that and have failed miserably, but that potentially means that we might be able to actually do that and go up in the air without our vehicles falling out of the back. Now, I don't know if this is specifically for one mission or if this is going to be for free roam. However, again, we don't know the exact specs of the new DLC that's coming out, so keep an open mind and take what I say with a grain of salt when it comes to us being able to put things in the back of the Titan or a new aircraft that's coming out. Speaking of aircrafts, I do not know specifically if a new aircraft is coming out or not, because I haven't seen any new helicopters. I think I only saw like one plane that's already in the game when it's on the trailer. But yeah, that's pretty much what I saw. Now we're looking at a new thermal scope for the sniper. It's pretty self-explanatory. You guys are looking at this right now. Now, I don't know if that is a new scope for the sniper or a new sniper entirely. However, that would be pretty freaking cool, but it's still going to be like a normal scope, just that you will be able to see your enemies at night a little bit. You might I'm pretty sure you're still going to be able to pick up the heat signatures of civvies inside the game, not just the enemy player, but civilian passersby and stuff like that. However, the fact that they're introducing a thermal scope to this game is pretty freaking cool and pretty freaking tactical in my eyes, which is going to be pretty good. That means you could kill your enemies a little bit easier at night. And lastly, I don't know if there's going to be any new races and the bikes or stuff like that, and we're looking at this right now. That's why I'm saying I don't know if there's going to be any new races, because we see the bikes that we were just talking about shooting missiles, literally shooting missiles. I don't know if they're equipped with missiles, which would be pretty freaking great. Imagine jumping out of the airplane, you know, boosting your way down and gliding a little bit, and then just shooting a missile right before you get on top of your target. That would be pretty freaking great. But yeah, guys, so far that's all the specs I have for this DLC right now. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will keep you guys updated with this DLC. It is coming out June 13th. Smart business move, Rockstar. Kudos to you guys. This looks to be a pretty freaking great DLC in my eyes, and I'm definitely going to enjoy playing it. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time. Zeenos is out.